we're going to have a conversation this morning, and we're talking about a few years ago, the first ride-hailing app was introduced to the Ghanaian society, right? It was a very interesting, exciting time, you know, that you could actually sit in the comfort of your office or your home and go on your phone, and in a few minutes, somebody will arrive at your gate to come pick you up. You know, there was a lot of, you know, positivity. Some people had, you know, negative experiences, and some people who were not part of that, as in like the regular taxis that we're used to, and so we're very upset, you know, with all of this. But we want to find out today, what has your experience been after, you know, a few years of experiencing ride-hailing apps in Ghana? Has it been good? Is it positive for you? Has it been bad, negative, terrible experiences? We hear different stories. We hear stories from drivers. We hear stories from riders. So there are drivers, there are riders. Chris, I have heard some pretty interesting stories from drivers.
Yeah.
Stories like drivers being proposed to by their riders. Yeah, it's like the driver, the rider says, and it's like, I don't even know if I could call it proposal, because the driver says, the rider said, I don't have money. Can you take me home?
I think I've heard something like that
before,
though.
No, I've heard it more than once. You know, so anyway, the question we're asking, call us, okay? So it's 0204 447 033. Call us, let us know, what has your experience been? Maybe it's not your personal experience, but at least maybe your brother or your sister has told you about some challenge that they've had. Call us. We want to know, ride-hailing apps, has it been positive for you, or are there negatives also? Right, and that's just what we want to talk about this morning.
I have never really had any negative experience.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, apart from drivers talking too much, I don't like talking. I don't like people, so don't talk to me.
That's one thing about me too. When I sit in the vehicle, I'm not interested in having a conversation.
I don't want to.
I'm already tired, I'm already exhausted, and you know, for me, people see me doing my things, and they assume extrovert, right? It's not. I'm an introvert in the sense that I use my quiet moments to re-energize myself.
Yeah.
So I like quietness. I like quiet neighborhoods. I like quiet, you know, living spaces. If you see me in the office, a lot of the time you see me with my headset on. Yes, it's deliberate. I've turned on my noise cancellation, you know, thing, because I just want that quiet.
Right.
It helps me to re-energize, you know, to go again.
Yeah. So one of the negative experiences I saw, it wasn't. You know, when you go on Twitter and Facebook, you see a lot of people sharing their experiences.
Yes.
I don't want to call any app name,
Yeah.
but
and we shouldn't call it any app name.
Exactly.
Okay? Just tell us the experience you've had without mentioning the name of the app.
So what happened was that this lady took the ride from her house, or she was going somewhere, or to her house. And you know, most of the times, if you use the app for a certain period, you will realize that they actually give percentages off sometimes.
Yes.
You understand?
Almost like loyalty rewards.
Yes, like loyalty reward for using it.
Yes.
Sometimes it even goes up to 75%, even 90%. You understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes you and the drivers, I'm sure they understand that already. But at the end of the day, they start getting mad at the passenger. Why do I have to pay? Why do you have to pay only 1 cedi? Why do you have to pay only 5 cedi?
Yeah,
but you know, it's the conditions of the app. That's you knew all that before signing up to it. The guy actually fought this girl, broke her nail.
Really?
Yeah, he went physical with her. They had to go to the police station.
No, but wait, hold on. The amount is on the app.
Yes.
The driver will have it.
Yes.
The passenger will have it.
And he said, so you knew you had a percentage before entering my car.
So what?
And I'm like, how do you do that?
I will enter somebody's car anyway.
And he went physical on her. He broke her nails.
Okay.
And he was been trying to pull her phone from her.
Okay, so that's a criminal. Anyway, we have a caller from Tema. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, welcome to Breakfast Daily. Your name, please.
My name is Isaac. I'm calling from Tema.
Isaac, welcome to Breakfast Daily. Tell us, what has your experience been?
All right. So during the lockdown period, we all came home, and so I converted my car back then to Uber.
Okay.
And then during that time, you remember, cars were not allowed to move freely. And so, but then we, the Uber drivers, were allowed to go anywhere.
Okay.
So there was this guy who intentionally called me and said, Charlie, let's go around like an Uber driver. So I'll pick him up and then we'll stroll through the town. And then at the end of the day, he will tell me how much is my bill. Normally when a rider or a rider will request.
So are you a driver yourself?
I'm a driver, yeah.
Okay, good. Talk to us.
You will drive like 2-3 kilometers to the destination, only for the rider to tell you, oh, Charlie, cancel the trip.
Yeah.
And the journey you are taken from where you were to the rider's house.
Okay.
Sometimes it's quite worrying.
When they say cancel the trip, does the app compensate you for the journey?
It used to before Uber used to compensate, but now it doesn't compensate.
It doesn't compensate anymore.
It doesn't compensate. So you would take a long journey to the place. So sometimes you are tempted to call the
rider.
The rider and find out, call him.
Yeah.
And the person will be like, die.
Yeah.
And sometimes you ride from a very far place to where the rider is, only to take like 3 minutes distance, to cover 3 minutes distance.
I see what you mean. Okay. You drove for 15 minutes, or let's say you drove for 8 minutes to get to their place, only to go and drop them 3 minutes away from
just 3
where
minutes
they are,
away.
which means that you've spent a lot more than what you're going to get.
Than what you are going to get.
Okay.
And sometimes you go to the rider's place, and then when you get there, our Google Maps don't normally give us the correct directions to the rider's home. So sometimes you'll be the pickup point will take you to the back of, let's say, the person's house.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, me do. And the person will be like, you are not here. And sometimes they are not even courteous to tell you, oh, the map is not correct, so let me know where you are, or tell me what you are seeing. And the person sometimes will be like, Charlie, cancel. And you have driven for like maybe 10-20 minutes just to come there, and the person will be like, Charlie, I can't see you. But sometimes they need to understand us and then maybe come to the terms that, oh, maybe a map is not all that accurate. So let me know where you are and all that.
Do you think that a lack of education or maybe literacy is also causing this problem?
It's key. It's key. It's key. Yes, both on our side as drivers and then on the other hand as the riders.
Yeah. Anyway, James, thank you for sharing your experience. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. I actually like the fact that he agreed that it's
exposition on our literacy.
Yeah. So I actually like the fact that he agreed that it's a lack of, knowing how to even use the map. Because when this whole ride thing started, there was a driver that I picked up, and then he couldn't even use the map.
Yeah.
I was first of all getting infuriated and mad, but then
I even wonder how they got registered.
Okay.
If you can't use the map.
So I just looked at him. He was old, and I was like, okay.
I don't
you know what? I was like, let me just direct you since you were old. I didn't want to, get any wrath from God. So I was like, okay, well, because you're old, let me just help you with that. And also with passengers, sometimes people do not pin the exact location.
Yeah.
And you might have, used the app, let's say, yesterday.
Yeah.
And if you don't refresh, you might book a ride, and it's still the old location.
Old location.
Yeah, so I just think,
Yeah, we need to. Well, it's actually a commentary on the literacy of the country. Yes, it is, an education system. Anyway, we have Francis from Pokwase. Francis, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, boss.
Yes, welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Thank you very much.
Yes, share with us your experience.
Okay, my experience as a rider, I'm not a driver, but I'm a rider.
Okay.
Like I bought, yeah. Yeah, honestly, some of the drivers are, some of them are illiterate. I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll order, maybe I don't mention any company's name, but I'll order it, and the driver will intend calling me there. Where are you going? But meanwhile, I've booked it.
Yes.
So you are supposed to say it in the app. And it's quite disturbing. And most of them too, they say there are some tricks in it. They said, like if probably maybe you are going to Kwabenya, from Pukwan to Kwabenya, it's a short distance. But meanwhile, you go and pass a very long place.
Yeah.
So by the time you get there, the price has increased. But meanwhile, when we're booking from Pukwan to Kwabenya, it's maybe like 8 cities. By the time you get to that place, it's like 30 cities or 15 cities. It's not good at all. Some of them are clever. So some of the drivers are clever. Some too are not. But those bad ones are using that search thing to outwit most of the riders.
Okay.
The last time I booked a boat from Pukwan to Accra, and which was about like 35 cities. By the time I got there, 105 cities. I said, wow, I won't pay. So we had to call the office and find out. Meanwhile, the driver too, he too had his way. And he wanted to have his way on me, which I resisted. Understand? So it's good. It has helped a lot. This app thing, this in-ride app thing has helped us a lot. But some of the bad ones too are just duping us.
Yeah.
Just extorting money from us.
Yeah. All right, Francis, thank you very much for calling us. We really appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Thank you to
Thank you
all
very
those who
much.
called as well. Thank you. Yeah, we have a message?
Yeah, so we have a message here. It says, I was a Bolt driver for a few years, and I have to say, a lot of the people who order for rides are just inconsiderate and rude. I accepted a request from a person around Rowi Junction and did my diligence by keeping in contact with the client. The person made me wait for an hour and 45 minutes and then cut contact with me, not answering my calls and texts. I slept, woke up, and slept and woke up again. I canceled the ride to my own detriment because Bolt penalizes drivers for canceling rides. My name is Steve.
Wow. He had the patience to wait for 1
1
hour
hour,
and 45 minutes.
And these are the
because he didn't want to cancel.
And you know, these are the kind of people I like. Yeah, you can even wait for me.
Yeah. You see, so you can't win, unless we decide as a nation that we're going to weed out the bad nuts.
To be good
you
people.
Can't win,
Yeah.
It's a difficult situation for both riders, and if a bad rider, if a good person meets a bad rider, a good driver meets a bad rider, bad experience.
Yeah.
If a good rider meets a bad driver, bad experience.
Yes, and on that note, I also want to use this opportunity to say that even especially as ladies, when you're out there at night, even in your ride, you need to be vigilant.
Very, very
you need to be vigilant because a lot of things are happening, all right? Never go off the app because sometimes you even need that app to trace your movement,
Yeah.
please.
You see,
so really take care of yourselves.
Let me just wrap this up with the comment you just made. It's important to stay on the app at all times till your journey is done. It's the only way that even the police can help you if some criminal activity takes place to check where you went. If you go off the app, the police will go to the app company. The app company cannot help you. Your record of your movement was curtailed at a point.
Right.
All right. So this whole business of trying to be smart and other things, it doesn't help. Stay on the app till your journey is